beautiful people, welcome back again to another amazing episode of your favorite show, Comment Session with NaijaFynGirl. I still remain NaijaFynGirl, and on this episode I've got someone amazing here with me in the studio. His name is Idaga. How are you doing today, Idaga?
I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome.
Wow, I'm so happy to have you here.
Me too.
Wow.
It's an honor to be here.
Interesting.
I'm so happy.
So how do you feel right now being on Comment Session?
Well, as in when
Finally.
when I got the message, I like, you have been, scheduled for an interview, and I was like, wow. So I'm gonna be here for real, and I'm very happy being here finally.
Well, I'm so happy to have you too. I know you're a musical artist, so aside that, what else do you do?
Well, I'm an actor.
Okay.
I'm a fashion designer. I create and I sew as well.
Wow.
I bring designs to life, and I also write more like a hobby. And
you write?
Yeah.
What do you write?
More like poems, spoken words and stuff like that.
Are you a lover boy? All these things, you just love something, right?
I find some topic very interesting, so sometimes I write about them, and but just maybe someday I will get to read it to the public.
No, but you did not answer my question. I said, are you a lover boy?
Yeah, I'm a lover boy.
I'll be a mommy's boy. Which one?
No. How can I be a mommy's boy?
Wow, interesting. I am super happy to have you here. And today's episode, our topic is related to lover boy, mommy's boy, that thing that was trending. It's still trending, because what we do is majorly on this show is talk about what is trending, topics, the comment sections on that trendy topics. So we're talking about Hakimi. Did you heard of the story, right?
Ooh, wow. It's interesting.
Wow, very, very interesting. So what's your take? Do you support? Because there are so many comments. Somebody was saying his wife is a gold digger. He did not trust his wife. He's a mommy boy. So what is your take?
Well, for me, based on who he is, as a player, and there have been several stories of, people extorting players, coming to their life, play emotional games with them, get married, and they'll be like, I want to go, and before they take half of their property. To me, I support the guy, but he didn't do that intentionally. Okay. Let's get it right. He was very young when he went into football. Okay. He was very young when he became a professional footballer, and I think over there you can't have access to your money and stuff like that till you get to the age of, let's say, 18 or 19. Okay. So his mom was his custodian or his guardian. So basically she was in charge of everything he has. So when he became an adult that he could take his property, he just said, let my mom just continue with everything. Okay. And so
but my take is this: he got married along the line. Why can't he now collect his stuff from the mom?
There have been a trend.
And he's a man. Take charge of your money. Share your money with your wife. So why must he leave it with his mom? Why? I think he's a mommy's boy. He's a mommy's boy. As a real man, shares his property with his wife.
I still don't agree.
Okay.
There have been this relationship between him and his mom. And to be honest, over there, there have been this trend of people getting divorced, like footballers, some wealthy people getting divorced. And over there, they love female more than male. So if you go to court and say I want to get a divorce, automatically you're going with half of the. And if you check,
that means you're trying to say he got married, but it's not as if he trusted the wife. Why would you get married to someone that you did not trust?
Well, I don't really know why he did that, but it's his own case.
And someone said she's a gold digger. Talking about the wife, I learned she's one of the highest paid actress. So how is she a gold digger?
Based on the way she approached the divorce, she was already asking for half of the property before the.
No, I think that is the law.
Why will you come with that?
He wants to divorce because she's tired of the marriage.
No, she didn't even after. Okay, you want to divorce, fine. But why are you telling me that you want to go with half of the property?
No, that is the law. When you are going, when you want to divorce, you must share the property 50-50.
She was very interested in that sharing.
No, it's not about the sharing. No, it is not about the sharing now. She wants to divorce because she got tired of the marriage, so she wanted to leave. But another thing I can say is maybe this guy has been sensing a red flag, right, for even while they were dating. Well, assuming the guy knew he wanted to get married to someone someone he trusted and loved, he could, like I said earlier, he could take everything from his mom and be in charge of his money. Another thing I want to say is this: as a lady, I'm imagining myself as the wife. Before now, we've been buying things in the house, so that means she has been the one buying everything in the house.
Maybe, no, see, the mom being in charge of all his wealth doesn't mean he's not responsible as a man. He must have been buying things for the wife. He must have been doing things, but the wife doesn't know that the mom was in charge of his money. The wife doesn't know that the mom is the owner of everything they have. No, because he has been responsible. He has been doing his part as a man. But when they got to court, that was when she now found out that, oh boy, so all these things with this guy, the buys things, all the cars, all these things, that they were mad in charge of the money. So
and the sad part of the story is she had to now share. She had to share her own property, take 50%.
For the first time, he's now favoring the men.
That's bad.
No, but for real, like
seriously. So
talk about the brigade, all of them that went through that divorce. They settled their wife with billions, with their properties, and for the first time,
I think that is the way it should be. They both worked hard for these properties. They suffered, like they made money together. So why can't we now share this stuff when we decided to go our separate ways?
If she really suffered with this guy, she wouldn't even want to divorce. That's the first thing.
Another thing I learned is she's like 12 years older than the guy.
Because one thing I know is if you really work with someone hard enough, like for them to get to where they are, you don't want to lose that. You will look for a way to, make it work.
But what about if it's not working? He tried making it work and it's not working.
Well, it's not always advisable to be in a
okay, now this is my question. Do you pray for your sister to have that kind of husband, or your daughter?
Like we said, there is still under investigation. So it's not publicly, said to the like he was cheating or he was accused for rape or stuff like that. So
I understand.
It's still under investigation. So why is she in a haste to divorce this man? Why is she in a haste?
No, you've not answered my question yet. Do you wish for your sister to get married to that kind of man after getting married and all, an issue came up and she wants to go her own separate ways, and the husband is saying, all what I own for all these years is for my mom. I got it in my mom's name, so you can't have your own share. So are you going to be happy?
Well, it's her life, it's her decision. So
the decision.
When she gets married, I'm going to support her. When you want to divorce, I will still support her. So she's my sister. But I'm not praying for that for her. But it's your life. So you really want to make the decision yourself.
Wow, interesting. So. Finally, the Stingy Men Association finally has something to.
No, please.
Okay, I want to go through. I want to check this comment. TJ Uzo said he missed several points. Hakimi didn't give his money to his mom to hide away from his wife. He made his professional debut at the age of 18 with Real Madrid. Well before he met his wife. This means his mom had an agreement with his earnings before the wife came into picture. Let's stop making it sound like the wife built his career with him. He deceived her by keeping his earnings from her. He was signed to Inter Milan when he turned 18 for 40 million euros. We may never know the details, but one thing is certain, it was already made before he met his wife, and I don't believe the wife was solely responsible for the family upkeep. Wow. So, Simbi Lizzie now replied, TJ, she said, God bless you for this analysis. This simply is, this is trying to make it seem like the wife made him. The fact that he's even comparing actress money to footballer money made me realize he isn't that intelligent. Okay, now she's insulting the guy that made up for stuff. The wife married a young, rich millionaire boy at 19. She came up with her game prepared. The arrangement was there before they got married. She never suspected because they didn't make her suspicious of anything. And for the rape allegations, it's looking suspicious too because the lady alleged him of attempted rape, which is still in court. Nigerians like to sound woke. I won't blame this Awuzi guy. Okay, now this person is trying to say that maybe there's a way the guy and his mom has arranged it, that she wasn't really aware that those things, like you said earlier, those money they were spending wasn't from him directly. Wow. And someone else said you cannot even compare the money because people are saying maybe she's a gold digger. Like I said earlier that I'm not sure she is because she has a job and she's doing fine. But someone else said you cannot compare footballer money with actress money. So obviously the actress is the footballer is way richer. But what I'm just trying to say, he shouldn't have gotten married to someone that he could not trust. Obviously something has been happening, something has been fishing even while they were dating. Why would you go ahead to get married to someone like that? And like what we heard, she's even older.
Older than the guy, yes.
So what attracted him in the first place? So I don't think
it's just a complicated issue actually, because you're way older than this guy. But say love is not a respecter of age. You can fall in love with anybody. But this guy is still very young. At least you should be able to. If you can't really trust yourself, you should have been open enough to that point where
that is where I'm
it gets to tell you that, okay, you know what, my property belongs. But like I said, there have been a trend of these things happening where
said that.
People.
So yes, and another thing is I learned they were strangers.
Yes.
From in that town, so they didn't know what this, like what you said, that this is what is trending here. Women here get married to guys and just break up because of the wealth. So I think they were they were careful.
They were,
wow,
that's it.
Interesting.
It's just a crazy world out there.
Oh, very crazy.
Nigeria, the culture is still trying to help us over here, but over there, it's more like a game. So you go in, and if it's not working for you, you step out. And as you're stepping out, you have your own benefit you're making. You know.
I'm not actually against that though. I'm not against going in and when you're tired you step out. Do you really want to? Do you have to die in the marriage?
No, like I said, we have lost the context of marriage actually. People just see the physical thing where you go to court, you make some signing. I'm trying not to go that way, but
no,
there's actually a spiritual aspect of it.
Okay.
Where there's an oath. You are taking an oath till death do us part. I don't know saying that.
Yeah, people say that.
So now you just go to court and the marriage is not abusive. The marriage is not, too painful. And how did our parents, stay in marriage?
No, what do you mean too painful?
Like, there's love comes with pain.
Okay.
Love comes with stress. You need to work to keep it going, right?
Okay.
You need to work to keep that relationship going if you really love this person.
Okay.
But our generation of today, I don't want stress. If you stress me, go your side. But you say you love this person, how?
Okay.
And you don't want the person to stress you. The person will stress you now. The person get your own character, get your own flaws.
Okay.
But if you love this person, you will, like I said, there's a level where you tolerate it to. Like, I can't do it anymore. That one, nobody's going to stop you.
Okay.
When the person is abusive, like he's cheating, normally I don't advise it.
But talking about rape, do you know this guy was accused of rape? Do you know what rape? How can someone with the right state of mind go to rape someone? Anybody that is accused of rape is an animal. Like, why will you even rape? So now I think the wife is like, I'm putting myself in the wife's shoes now. Okay, my husband is accused of rape. I can't imagine myself still being in that marriage and I'm still sane, I'm still normal. I always see the man as an animal. So that I can do anything. Instead of me doing anything against the law, I better leave the marriage.
Okay. See, if you're marrying someone that is famous and popular, I want you to go with the mindset that this guy can be framed, this guy can be set up. You've heard of stories where celebrities have been accused of rape.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, like, was it Ronaldo that this thing happened to? A lady flew all the way, was it from America to Paris to meet him in a hotel? What was she coming to do? Just to come and see him and let's sit down and talk. What is it? So sometimes people are being, blackmailed. Like, I like you, and if you don't agree to move with me, I would come out and say you raped me. She's a lady. Everybody easily agree with her. And before they would get to hear the guy's story, it has been I'm trying to look for the word now. It has been elaborated. Like, it's now very big. Before that, like what happened to this guy, Chris Brown?
Yeah.
If he didn't have the chats of him and the girl, that would have been a very big issue. But like I said, so if you're marrying someone that is popular, you need to understand that this guy might be blackmailed. So before you make sure you go through the investigation properly before you come out and say, oh, indeed, he raped someone.
Yeah.
So maybe she didn't go through the investigation because she just had this guy raped. So let me use the opportunity to step out of this marriage.
And collect my own shit.
So that's the thing basically.
My own view is this. I think two major things were lacking in that marriage. Love and trust. Yeah, love and trust. Assuming the lady actually loves her husband, she won't just get angry.
Maybe she has been
that.
looking for something to, to come up so she can use that as an
What
excuse.
about seeing it from this angle that maybe she has seen the guy doing something like that before and she has actually kept quiet about it?
Well, like we said, you can never know everything.
Wow, this is a very, very interesting episode of comment session. I really appreciate you once again coming on our show. Let's talk a bit about you. So what I heard you released a single.
Yeah, I just dropped the single now titled Get the OT.
Get the OT.
Yeah, Get the OT.
So what inspired that?
Well, I was in the bus one day. I was coming from work. So I just saw the guy was in the bus, he was complaining. Like he was tired of this country. He's tired of the way things are. He's a graduate actually. He has been looking for a job, but based on he doesn't know someone in the firm he's trying to get a job. He has not been able to get the kind of job he really wants that he's qualified for. He said he's tired, it's like basically he was just complaining, and I'm like, but just keep that faith, keep the hope going. Surely you will find you one day. Like everything, as long as you're consistent, as long as you're doing it, at the end, there's celebration. Because I use myself as an example. I'm growing, I'm still pushing myself, but sometimes it gets so tiring. Sometimes I feel discouraged. But but this part, there's celebration at the end. I will definitely celebrate. So that's what inspired this. So I'm like, no matter what you face, last, you will celebrate.
Everything go pure.
Everything go set. So.
Wow. So where can we get that? Where can we download
the
this?
song is available on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
Just Get the OT by Idaga.
Get the OT by Idaga.
Yeah, it's available.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us on today's episode. I'm still your girl, NaijaFynGirl. And don't forget to follow me on every social media platform at NaijaFynGirl. Subscribe and watch and drop your comments on our YouTube page at .b online TV. So, where can we catch up with you?
Well, you can follow me on all social media platforms at Idaga the Undercover. Just Idaga the Undercover on all social media platforms.
Okay, thank you so much. So guys, don't go anywhere because Idaga is going to be performing for us live here at comment section with NaijaFynGirl. Thank you for staying tuned. Bye.
As you be producer, Dobby Production will partner with you to produce a high standard movie or any valuable content. See, you will record any kind of thing inside their modern multi-purpose audio and video studio. Take that one. Even corporate self, they're not they carry last. That one get different packages self. Yes.
I beg. Which side? Where they?
They're not even that far. Just go browse www.dotbproduction.com or download their app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. That's all.
Action! It is really the one-stop shop media house.
A big G, say na in the ocho. She they got it hot. Many blessings that they gave, they notice. Monday to Sunday, you see got food for your plate. Every day, should they pay? Why you still want they complain? Say you got one shoe, you got one clothes, you got no love, nobody send you. You got no job, you can pay rent. Even still, you want the sort boys, but you know me say, you know go far, you one day. You know what I mean, say, you know go, that's when it show. No matter the storm, make you stand giddy bar. No matter the problem, no figures kasala. No mind the men where they talk your matter. Oluwa be your side, make you call your baba. So him go scatter, rub some butter. When it reach your turn, everything done better. Less assurance, it's just the one. I just wanna let you know. You got one shoe, you got one clothes, you got no love, nobody send you. You got no job, you can pay rent. Even still, you want the sort boys, but you know what I mean, say, you know go far, you one day. You know what I mean, say, you know go, that's when it show. You got one shoe, you got one clothes, you got no love, nobody send you. You got no job, you can pay rent. Even still, you want want the short boys, but you know me say, you know go far, you one day. You know me say, you know go dance when he show. Many men they cry, many men don't die, and I no go feel tell you lie. Things they so hard, but you still got breath, but you still alive. Hope still they mad, just hold on tight. You go groove, you go flex, you go cruise, hold on. It go soft, it go short, it go sweet, hold on. You go groove, you go flex, you go cruise, hold on. It go soft, it go short, it go sweet. You know go fight you one day. You know me say, you know go dance when he show. You know me say, you know go fight you one day. You know me say, you know go dance when he show.